Well, with basically no major releases coming out to theaters for a while, I guess we're just all gonna have to entertain ourselves with some new movies on all the streaming services. Starting with this one. Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Brockopp side. Stargirl was directed by Julia Hart and is based off the book of the same name, not based off the DC Comics character, and is basically about this girl named Stargirl who is essentially not your average high schooler, and she basically shows that being yourself is more important than blending in, and yeah. And if you guys are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you live talking by movies. But also, if you guys have also seen this movie, I want to hear your thoughts about it down below. So leave a comment down below. Did you love this movie? Did you hate it? Were you a little confused that she wasn't dressed up in a costume and fighting bad guys and stuff? Alright, but all jokes aside there, I actually do remember reading the Stargirl book in elementary school, and I remember liking it quite a bit. And even though I haven't actually reread the book since, it's always kind of stuck with me one way or another. So as I was watching this movie, there were so many things from the book that was coming back to me. You know, like how two of the main characters run this show called The Hot Seat, where they interview people and they describe the actual physical hot seat they use on the show. And when I saw that realized on screen, I was like, that's almost exactly how I imagined the hot seat would look in real life. So that was kind of cool, bringing me back to the book like that. Grace Vanderwall and Graham Verchere, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that name, but these two were the leads in this movie, and I thought they were really good together. I really liked their chemistry, and I really enjoyed seeing their relationship with one another just slowly change throughout the movie, both for better and for worse. And Giancarlo Esposito also makes a nice addition to the movie. He only plays a small role, but you know, his presence was very much welcome in said movie. The movie is basically a message to kids saying that conformity is for suckers, and you should be yourself, as well as just simply be a good person, even though other people might not react as positively as they should in that situation. Because Stargirl, she boosts the morale of like the football team and stuff with her music and things like that, but then she'll turn around and do things like, you know, help an injured player on the other team, and that gets everybody upset. But you know, she's not doing anything wrong, she's actually just being a good person, but nobody's liking that. And whenever a movie or a TV show does the whole embrace the weird storyline, it usually ends up having the moment where the strange character, you know, tries to convert because society is like, you're weird, stop being weird, and they change their identities for a little bit before going right back to who they truly are. It's something we have seen before, so it's kind of teetering on becoming a cliche, and this movie uses that kind of thing as well, so that might feel a little repetitive if you've seen other movies similar to this. But that's really the only major criticism I have for the movie, because it's got some really nice emotional value to it, especially in the ending. It's very bittersweet. I got kind of choked up a little bit at it, just kind of feeling like kind of sad, but also, you know, kind of optimistic too, which I really like. But overall, I did enjoy this movie, and it was fun to revisit this story from a book that I read when I was really, really young, not thinking I would ever see any kind of adaptation of it, which is kind of cool. And I think, you know, some kids will learn a good lesson here. Just be yourself. Dress crazy. Sing songs. Do things. Conformity's for suckers. So all in all, Stargirl is a nice addition to the Disney Plus library, so if you got a little bit of time on your hands, which kind of pretty much everybody does right now, then maybe we'll give it a try. You might like it. Maybe read the book too. There's also a second book, which maybe they'll make a movie out of the second book, but that might be kind of weird because it's basically like a series of letters back and forth between the two characters, so I'm not quite sure how they would pull that off, but I feel like they would. But you know, I'm just kind of rambling at this point, so let's end this. Let's stop right now. So those are my thoughts on Stargirl, and again, if everybody makes sure to hit that subscribe button if you live talking by movies. But anyway, if you guys seen this movie, tell me your thoughts down below, and we'll see you on the Brockopp side.